What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 59 of my full playthrough of Crash Bandicoot 4 on the PlayStation 4. When we last left off, we did World 8 Level 2, which is this level here called Stowing Away. It was not a particularly hard level. I did die 22 times in the level, but most of that was during one checkpoint. But yeah, it was not that bad. There was a lot of like crawling around in air vents, and you had to use your gravity mask, and you had to use like the tornado spin mask. So it was pretty fun. The bonus level was kind of tricky. There were 34 boxes. There was a lot of nitrous boxes, and there was a lot of switches you had to press, but you had to press them and then you had to hit some buttons, or some boxes really quickly after you hit the button, or else the boxes would form over it and you wouldn't be able to get it. So it was tricky to do that, but I did it on like my 5th try, and I was actually pretty impressed with myself. And then yeah, the other half of the level after the bonus level was not too hard. And I actually managed to get 5 out of 6 gems. You know, I got the hidden gem, I broke all the boxes, I got 40, 60, 80% of the fruit. I just died 22 times. And I didn't get the flashback tape because I didn't actually know where it was. And even if I had known where it was, I died way too many times. So, but anyway, that's what we did in the last part. In this part, we're actually going to go back to World 7. Because we're going to go back into Dino Dash. Now, if you remember, Dino Dash is a level similar to, like, the boulder levels from Crash 1 or the polar bear levels from Crash 2, where you're getting chased by something. Well, in this case, you're getting chased by a T-Rex. And this level was not that bad. I did die probably 20 times, so it seems like it may have been hard, but it really wasn't that hard. And then there was like Rock Blocked, which is similar to Dino Dash, but way more difficult. So we're not going to do that one. But the reason we're going back into Dino Dash is because there's a flashback tape in here that I want to collect. And I also want to die less than 3 times to get that last gem. So that's what we're going to do in this part. So let's head on in. Oh wow, what the heck? Look at the inverted level. That is, that's weird. That looks like a preliminary sketch of the level. That is super weird. Anyway, since we're going back to the Dino dimension, we should probably wear our caveman outfit to blend in. Alright. Yeah, I don't remember this level being particularly hard. You do get chased by a T-Rex in 3 different locations in this level, but it's not that bad. And because we already have all the boxes, I can just prioritize getting to the flashback tape. I don't have to break any boxes or anything. I can just, you know, make a run for it. And I don't have to do the bonus level or any of that stuff either. So, and it's not like this is my first time doing this sort of thing. I've done this a couple of times before where I've gone into a level the second time and just gotten the flashback tape because I missed it the first playthrough. So, I do remember this level being a little tricky though because of those stupid vine plants. But because I won't have to worry about any boxes, I can just, you know, avoid the vines. I will get some of these boxes, obviously, because why not? Oh, I forgot about that plant. Oh yeah? You wanna hide? Get out of here. Look at these giant dinos. They're just eating their leaves. Why are you guys rocking back and forth? What's that gonna do for you? Oh yeah? Out of here. Uh-oh. You're really trying to kill me, Mr. Plant. Okay. Okay, and you know what sucks is that you can't die up to the, the flashback tape, so I gotta restart the level. I do like this feature, though. I like the feature of being able to restart the level. So I don't have to quit to the main screen and come back in. I can just do this. It's a lot quicker. But that was just so dumb because I literally belly flopped over the plant off a cliff because I didn't see my shadow. I was like Punxsutawney Phil when he doesn't see his shadow. And there's like early spring, but if he does see his shadow, it's 6 more weeks of winter. So I didn't see my shadow, so I guess it was an early spring. Alright, it takes long. Can we just get the level started? It took longer for me to do that than it would have been for me to just quit out of the level. And I wouldn't have needed to do that if I didn't mistime a jump. Screw you. And there's already a death. And that's the problem. Now I gotta restart it, which is gonna be another like 2 minutes of this level loading. Can it just load quicker? Just get me right back into it. As soon as I die, just load it right back in. It doesn't take this long to load a level. You've already loaded it twice. But it's gotta reset all the boxes. It's gotta reset all the enemies I killed. Just get in! Yeah, that's great. I made it less far in than I did the first time. I'm just gonna let him live. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't know if he comes back up. Screw these plants. No, Mr. Plant. Oh yeah? I don't need that. Forgot about this crap. I don't know, dude. I don't know. This level's not even that hard. It really isn't. This level is super easy. I just am making stupid mistakes because I forgot about the stupid vine section where you have to use the mask to make things go. And then I haven't played a vine level in a while, so I don't remember the freaking controls. So I went right into that bug, and there's nothing you can do because you're on a vine. I mean, I guess technically there is something I could have done. I could have spun him, but I don't think you can. Come on, just load the level already. Doesn't take that long to load a level. Why? Why? I'm just gonna keep going because I think the flat. All right. Never mind. Now that I have 2 deaths, I gotta restart. This is just like getting the colored gems in the first Crash game, where you have to beat the whole level without dying and get all the boxes. And if you die one time in the level, you gotta restart the level from the beginning. It's exactly like that. If I die too many times and I'm like 20 minutes in and I haven't even gotten to the flashback tape, I'm gonna have to re-record this part. Because this is just ridiculous. I'm not even to the second checkpoint of the level yet. This is taking forever because there's so many enemies you gotta avoid. And then I did the stupid thing of sliding into him when I didn't want to. I think technically if you don't die up to the first checkpoint, you're fine. Through all these boxes. Yep, here we go. Now we're getting chased by the Dino. Remember, those mushrooms will slow you down, so just try not to hit them. I don't remember where the flashback tape is, but it's probably not very close to where I am. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I learned that in Crash 1. I think I might actually be close to the flashback tape, but I don't know. If I die here, though, I'm probably just going to beat the level with dying less than 3 times and come back once I know where the flashback tape is. Oh, I remember not liking this part. Alright, the flashback tape's gotta be close by. Is it after the first Dino chase or the second Dino chase? I don't know. Well, it's gotta be after the second Dino chase, because I'm about to get chased again. That's okay. I hate that jump in particular. I hate that jump too. Ah! You're kidding me! There's so much jumping to do! I have to keep going at this point. I might as well just go for dying less than 3 times at this point. Because that is just so stupid! There's so much stuff you gotta avoid! Could've just done that! And that's literally all I had to do. Where the heck is this flashback tape at? Oh, it's right there. Literally right there. All I had to do was kick the bugs, and I would have heard it! You're kidding me! Whatever, bro. And now I'm 1 death away from not being able to do the other thing. That's great! Why is this game so hard? Fuck off. Well, at least now we know where the flashback tape is. It's after the second Dino chase, and here's the third Dino chase. This is the end of the level. If I can do this, at least I'll have done something. But if I get neither objective done, then I'm just a failure. Ah! Are you kidding game! Screw this dino. No! Are you joking? I hate this game! I hate it! This stupid dinosaur! This is supposed to be easier than the stupid rock blocked! Fuck you! I did none of the objectives! 0! Yeah, we're gonna replay it, you stupid marsupial! One death more than I needed, and one death more than the flashback tape requires. All because of a dinosaur. Got to be kidding me! If I don't do it on the second attempt, I'm just gonna re-record this part. Because I'm done with this game. I'm sick of this game. This game is absolute garbage. It's too fucking difficult for me to play! There's so much you have to do at one time! You have to have the reflexes of Superman to play this game! They made this game for cracked out nerds. Because they're the only people with the reaction time to do any of this. Hey, next time, Dingo Dow, why don't you have those rocks land on the dinosaur instead of ahead of the dinosaur? You know, maybe have them land on the dinosaur and kill him so I don't need to deal with him anymore. Because this dinosaur is a piece of garbage! I'm surprised I have 49 boxes up to this point. That's insane. This has got to be the most rage-inducing part yet. Like, seriously. Alright, after this dino section is the freaking flashback tape. At least if I can get that, I'll have completed something. I just have to remember what to do. Because this is tricky. Making all those jumps. Because you have to keep a track of where your stupid shadow is. Yeah, screw you, Dino. Can't make that jump. Yes! At least I did something in this part. I got the flashback tape. And I got to it without dying. So now I have 3 chances to die. Hopefully I don't die at all, but this part is also tricky. Ah. You have to go right at the right time. No. That's not the right time either. There we go. I could have used that mask. That's okay. This is the last Dino section. And I have 3 chances to die. But at least I got the flashback tape. That's all I care about. I just gotta make a series of, like, a few jumps. Oh, no, 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 you stupid piece of shit! Yes! Screw you! I actually managed to get 112 boxes. I think the only boxes left were ones I intentionally skipped. And the bonus level. Holy crap. Probably the most I've raged, and it was in a level that's not particularly that hard. It really isn't. It's not that difficult of a level. Even when I was doing it the first time, I managed to get all the boxes. So it's not that hard of a level. I just... Oh boy. Doing it without dying is so tricky. I went from dying 4 times. Okay, we don't need to see that cutscene again. Oh. 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 I don't like that this game brings out my inner rage. It really shouldn't do that. If this game was like the first 3 Crash games, it probably wouldn't do that. Because those games are tricky, but they're not this tricky. So I might get a little upset in those 3 games, but I don't get this upset. Because those games, at the end of the day, are not that hard once you get used to them. But this game is extremely hard. Each level gets harder than the last one. I mean, the only level I actually like in this entire game is the first level, because it's the easiest one. I could do that level in my sleep. That level feels like Crash 1. The rest of this game feels like... I don't even know. It feels like Stormy Ascent. It feels like every level in this game is just Stormy Ascent. Just really, really over the top difficult. But at least we got that flashback tape, so you know, I can at least do that maybe in the next part. Let's see what it's called. So the one I skipped because I couldn't get to the first checkpoint was Cooldown Crate Intro. I'm going to come back to that one because I just could not get to the checkpoint. I was near the checkpoint. I just couldn't get to it. And it took me like an hour and a half, and I gave up on it. I tried recording the same part like 3 times and couldn't do it. So I guess this one's called Cortex Vortex Pre-Check. Interesting. Hopefully this one's easier. But that's probably what we're going to do next time. So we'll probably do the flashback tape, and then the part after that I can do World 8 Level 3. Anyway, at least I did something. I got all the gems in Dino Dash. We're now at 152 out of 228. So we need, what is that, 48 to get to 200. And then 48 plus 28 is 76. So we still have 76 more gems to get in this game. Now, probably 45 of those are in levels I haven't done, but the other 30 or so are in levels I have done. For instance, this level I'm missing 1, and this level over here I'm missing 2. So that's 3 just right there. And then you go back to the other 6 worlds and there's like So many left. So many left. I mean, for example, you come up here. Remember this level? I only got 2 out of 6. So there's 4 there. So that's already 7. Plus 3 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. So just in 6 levels, you've got 11 gems missing. So we got our work cut out for us, but yeah, I guess that'll do it for this part. I really got to work on my rage in this game. I got to control it a little bit more, you know, like I need to hone it to beat the level. Like, instead of overreacting in the level, just use that to beat the level. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but boy oh boy. If some of these levels are as hard as they are, I can only imagine what the last like 8 or 9 levels of this game are gonna be like. However many levels there are left. But anyway, before I drone on any longer, that'll do it for this rage quit level. This rage quit part. I could pretty much just change the name of this whole series from a walkthrough to a rage quit, because that's what this is. This playthrough is a rage quit for me. The whole thing is just one rage after the next. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it and subscribe to my channel if you're new by hitting the subscribe button. And then you can click that notification bell and set it to all notifications so you don't miss a single video I post. We're almost done with this game. I know it doesn't look like it with 76 gems left, but we're almost done with this game. And then we can finally move on to something else. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.